20 years ago, I had the luck to be standing near this railing, watching Tanner Hall and C.R. Johnson do some crazy tricks. This is that ski story. Bienvenue and welcome to 150 Days of Winter. Hello! 7 screws, 1 plate. Okay, so 20 years ago, Courchevel was a different place to how it is today. Let me try and explain. Courchevel has always tried to be very upmarket, and it still is, even more so than it was. However, 20 years ago, they used to host things like the free ride competition up at the Col de la Loze. Over time, of course, this has changed. Now they mainly focus on the World Cup, Women's World Cup that happens every December. And so 20 years ago, when a bunch of famous freestyle skiers come to town, it was quite a thing. Let me explain. Back in 2001, see if I can remember the names, group of skiers like C.R. Johnson, Tanner Hall, Pep Fujaz, Mike Douglas, I think, turned up in resort. And basically there are 2 parts of the story. The first part was told to me by a friend who is a ski instructor. And part of the deal, if you are a ski instructor and you're not working for the ESF, which is the main ski school, you do what is called community service in exchange for your lift pass. You donate a few days of your season to help certain things around resort in exchange for your lift pass. And anyway, Simon, in exchange for his lift pass, basically went and helped set up some jumps over in Courchevel 1650 on a piece called Pyramids, which of all the jobs to do, that's pretty good. You can see from this footage, pretty amazing. That on its own would be a great end to the story. However, that evening they came into resort and initially tried to go and grind a railing on one side of the croisette, and I don't think that worked very well. So they went and tried something else. Let me show you. So they basically set up a jump just behind me to jump onto the rail, grind the rail, and then jump back down on the piste. Absolutely amazing. And I know I use the word brilliant and amazing too much, but this truly was, when you see people doing things in real time, which also includes a lot of failures, okay? The bit you see at the end on the film, all the time they did it successfully, to basically go from down here up to there is difficult. You overshoot it, you undershoot it, so on. To give you some idea of scale, okay, we've had some really good snow recently. I'm about 6 foot, and that's still, from the snow up to there, is probably a good 20 foot. And to give you some more idea of how this was set up, basically they had 3 cars which were illuminating the landing down here, so it was very impromptu set up. And of course as well, a local pro, a little kid called Gigi, who 20 years ago must have been like a fetus almost, decided to join in and got up basically on the top of the roof of the poubelle and basically jumped in off the side and down onto the piste. Crazy. And then almost as quickly as they'd set up, they then left and headed off to the airport to go and do something else. And I have to say, I feel incredibly lucky to have caught what I would call lightning in a bottle. I probably didn't appreciate it at the time as much as I do now, and since then I've met Tanner Hall twice in Annecy, once in a big air ramp and once on a street, and yeah, just an amazing character. If you'd, of course, enjoyed this story and you'd like to hear more ski-related stories, click the sub button down below, click the like, leave me a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.